Hello dears, our next topic is differentiation. Now it seems to be the easiest topic of the 12th, but if you're taking 2 or 3 minutes to solve the question in your examination, then it's not that easy and you just have 30 to 40 seconds or 1 minute to do a question. So you must need few of the shortcut methods to find out the differentiation. Now first method which I am doing is the differentiation of the implicit functions. And the equation is 2x square into y plus 3xy square minus 4xy plus 2x minus y plus 1 equals 0. If you want to find out the differentiation, it's very easy. By your methods, if you're differentiating this, it will be 2x square into dy by dx plus y into 4x like this. But again, it will take 3 to 4 steps or 5 steps to find out the differentiation of this. Now, how to find out the differentiation of this in a simpler manner? I have written a formula to find out the differentiation of an implicit function, that is dy by dx equals to minus del f upon del x upon del f upon del y whole upon, okay, del f upon del x whole upon del f upon del y. What do you mean by del f upon del x? That just means that partial derivative of the whole function with respect to x, keeping y as a constant, and in the denominator we have to differentiate the function with respect to y, keeping x as a constant. So what is the answer for this? It is minus. Now keep in mind that y must be treated as a constant. Okay, then what will be your answer? We have to differentiate x square only, so your answer will become 4xy plus 3y square minus 4y. I'm sorry, it is minus 4y plus 2. Now differentiation of minus y will become 0 because that is a constant, and differentiation of 1 will also become 0 whole upon. Now we have to differentiate the function with respect to y, keeping x as a constant. So in the first case, what will be the differentiation of this? It will be 2x square because x square is a constant, and if we are differentiating this with respect to y, it will be 2x square. What about the next? It will become 6xy minus 4x. 2x is a constant, so its differentiation will be 0, and differentiation of minus y is minus 1. Now it is directly your answer. We can find out within a step. Got this or not? Okay, we can do some better examples also, which you might have done in your 12th class, and you might have filled up 2 or 3 pages to solve them, but we can right now solve them within a step. Now remember that question. That question was x raised to power y plus y raised to power x is equals to a raised to power b. You might have remembered that in the earlier process, u is equals to x raised to power y, u is equals to x raised to power y, and v is equals to y raised to power x. We have to take the separate log, and then we have to differentiate them separately. But right now I can find out the answer within a step. How? You just see that properly. Again, I have to apply the same process. Now I can write this equation in this simpler manner: x raised to power y plus y raised to power x minus a raised to power b, that is equal to 0. So this whole part becomes fx for s, that is function for x in fact. Okay, then what is the value of dy by dx is equals to minus of del f upon del x whole upon del f upon del y, that is equals to, now keep in mind that right now y is a constant. Now if y is a constant, then x raised to power y, its differentiation will be y into x raised to power y minus 1 plus y raised to power x. It is like a raised to power x. Its differentiation will be a raised to power x into log a. So in the similar fashion, its differentiation will be y raised to power x into log of y. Got this? Okay, differentiation of a raised to power b will be 0 whole upon. Now we have to differentiate the function with respect to y, keeping x as a constant. Right now, if x is a constant, then its differentiation will be x raised to power y into log of x, plus if x is constant, then it is x into y raised to power x minus 1. Now it is directly your answer. And you might be surprised that you find out the same thing in your 12th examination in two or more than that pages. Now I think it would be a very easier process for you. Okay dears, any confusion in this? Now I'm just telling you the next method for the differentiation, that is the differentiation of the parametric functions. That is differentiation of parametric functions. That is again an easier process, but in your 12th examinations you just find out the dy by dx. What if you want to find out the d2y by dx square? Then what is the situation? Now just see that this function is x equals to f of t and y is equals to g of t. Now you know that dy by dx is equals to dy by dx equals to g dash t upon f dash t. This is the first order derivative. Okay, but if you want to find out the second order derivative, that will be a bit different, and so many students are committing mistakes in that process. What is that process? Now say this, I'm again differentiating this with respect to x, so it is d by dx of dy by dx equals to d by dx of g dash t upon f dash t. Okay, now see this, it will become d2y by dx square, that will be equals to, now you cannot differentiate a function of t with respect to x, so what I have to do, it is in the form dy dt into g dash t whole upon f dash t into dt by dx. Actually, a function of t cannot be differentiated with respect to x, so I had to make such an arrangement so that it is differentiated with respect to t, and I have multiplied dt on the numerator also. So what is the format of this? It is in the form, it is f dash t whole square into f dash t g double dash t minus g dash t f double dash t into 1 upon f dash t. That is the method to find out the differentiation of parametric functions. I think it must be clear for you. Okay dears, if you want to do some of the questions, you have lessons and notes on your site. Okay dears.